Welcome back to the video chronicles of my quest to run a sub 20-minute 5K when I turn 50 next year. Down here in the cave of creativity, got my snowboards, got some inspiration. The journey just started, and so subscribe to follow along. Last week I talked about my running history, how I went from a fat guy to a relatively fast guy. And so I talked about where I'm coming from. So this week let's look at where I'm going and how I'm going to get there. So from a training perspective, I'm looking to a New Zealander named Arthur Lydiard. If you're at all interested in running, you probably heard the name. And if you're new to running and interested, you should definitely look him up. He's probably the biggest influence on running and training in the last century. So his basic idea was that all distance runners from 800 meters to the marathon need to build a base of aerobic fitness. So a monster engine that will just power you through the fatigue at the end of races, the kick of an 800 or the last miles of a marathon. Add in some strength and coordination and speed work at certain points, known as periodization, which he sort of popularized in the running world, and he basically laid the foundation for modern running and training. So that's what I'm going to attempt. Obviously I can't run the 100-mile weeks that his runners were doing or that elites are doing today, but I can build my base, relative to my talent, and I can build my engine for what I need to do to get to a 20-minute 5K. And, I can periodize my training, do some hill work, and so, some intervals and put in the mileage. And so here's what that looks like. So here's what that next year of running looks like. I'll start off building that aerobic base, and for 6 months I'm just gonna run. Nothing fancy, just put in the miles, do the work. I need to build that base, that foundation. So I'll throw in some workouts here or there to keep it interesting, but mostly it's just gonna be running miles. Hopefully I can get up to a steady 50 miles a week or so. After that, I'll move into some hill training, try to build up that power and strength, get strong. And then that's actually going to be during the winter, so that actually might be kind of tough. Something I'm worried about running through the winter. See how that works out. But then after that, hit the track, do some repeats, some intervals, 400, 800s, maybe even up to a mile. And then after that, freshen up, taper, reduce the mileage, try to do some race specific training, find a race to jump in and see how it goes. And then if all goes well, I'll hit my goal. If not, we'll have to reassess and just go from there. So 6 months of mileage building and aerobic foundation seems like a possible recipe for boredom, loss of motivation, or even injury. So I'm a little worried about that, but I think I can power through. We'll see how it works out in the winter, like I said. But I'd rather enjoy the process and the discipline. And besides, there's no races to do anyway with COVID, coronavirus. So what else am I going to do? I mean, I could ditch the aerobic bit and just go balls to the wall interval training, hit the track and start doing 400s. I mean, really, when you look, when you break it down, 20-minute 5K, all I got to do is run 12 laps of 95-second 400s. So I could just go start doing that, start running 400s, and start banging those out. But I'm going to take the disciplined approach, and try to do this correctly. I got 15 months anyway. So anyway, here's how that looked this week.
Hey, Monday morning, 6:15 a.m. Gonna go for a run. Didn't get much sleep last night. Got a new cat, not by choice. It's a mother scratcher. But anyway, yeah. Gotta have the discipline. Get up Monday morning, go run. 4 miles maybe, 30 minutes or so. Might even do a double today. Thinking about running tonight, so we'll see. On the plus side, it's cool, about 55 degrees. On the minus side, I'm tired, so see ya. So it turned out to be a pretty good run. 4 miles, 32 minutes. 30-degree difference from yesterday, so my pace was like 30 seconds faster. So shows you what weather can do. Also, I was trying to speed up my cadence. So I feel like my stride's been too long and slow, so trying to speed that up, shorter, quicker strides. And according to the Garmin, I went from 160-ish yesterday to 168 cadence, so I felt it, felt quick, felt easier, and yeah, all around good run. Hey, Tuesday evening, gonna go do a 5-mile run, about 3-mile tempo, easy tempo in there, over Aquarius, the one hill. It's about 85 degrees, 88 degrees. Had to wait until it cooled off a little, so see how it goes. Hey, so just got back from my 5-miler and 3-mile tempo in the middle. Tempo is supposed to be medium effort, medium hard, and it honestly was a little discouraging because it was harder than it should have been. Did it in about 22:10 for the 3 miles, so about 7:25 pace. Real uneven, 7:30, 7:40, 7:02. So had a big cramp in the middle there. So about halfway through, I was thinking about quitting, but I didn't. And so got a little discouraged, but felt better on the way back. So just got to remember that this is a process. You know, this is just one brick in the foundation. So honestly, I thought, you know, I picked 20 minutes as a goal 5K because I thought it would be relatively easy and, you know, pretty easy to attain. But I think it's gonna be difficult, more difficult than I thought. So should be fun. Wednesday morning, back at it. Very slow, 4 or 5 miles. Very tired, didn't get good sleep last night, but gotta put it in. 6 miles, very slow, very easy, 9-minute pace. Not sure of the benefit, but just building a foundation. 5 miles, nothing remarkable, just gotta do the work. 10 by 2 minute fartlek. Good run. Saturday morning. Long run. So Saturday morning, ran 8.5 or so, and did a 5K in the middle of it. There was some virtual race here in my hometown, and so I ran a couple miles over the course, did it, ran back. Final time on the 5K is 22:17, so that's a 7:05 pace, so that's I don't know, 45 seconds better than a month ago, so making progress, I guess. So feeling good. Got about 35 miles this week, so we're getting there. Still got a ways to go, but doing the work, making progress.